We're here to say hey and let you in.
What are you waiting for, hon?
Let the episode begin. The girl in
Pink and the boy in
blue. But forget the heteronorms.
We're for all of you.
She from the north.
He from the south.
Millennial to Gen Z. All these differences.
Girl, you're just like me.
Pop culture obsessed, and it's your turn to breathe. So come
dive
dive into the world of the poppy scene. Boom!
Hello and welcome back to the Poppy C Pod. I'm your host, Sarah Mackenzie.
And I'm your host, Jacob David. Thank you for joining us for the third and final Rewind episode on the one and only Lady Gaga.
Right, we've already been on quite the journey. And if for some mad reason you've started with this episode, go back. Episode 1 and 2 cover a lot.
Oh yeah.
And as you know, Jacob, I knew I was a Lady Gaga fan, but this has only highlighted to me how much of a true artiste Gaga is. No blooming wonder she's achieved the well-earned status of pop culture icon.
Yes, awarded by us.
Yes.
So well earned and so well deserved, Gaga. Congratulations. It has been a roller coaster ride, Ronan Keating. We've journeyed through Gaga's musical career so far, all the highs and the lows which have come along with it, and we have a hell of a lot more to come this episode as Gaga takes center stage in a Hollywood era. Lights, camera, action, baby.
We're covering Gaga, the actress, as well as Gaga, the musician, as she continues to dominate the pop world. So let's get into it and hit that rewind button.
The Poppy C Pod.
Father, Son, and House of Gucci.
At the end of episode 2, we left our Gaga as she was about to embark on her first leading lady role. She's made it to Hollywood, baby!
You know what they say, as your parents get older, the roles start to reverse. And I feel like a proud mother to our very own mother monster.
I know, we've become very attached to our Gaga. And you know what, we've been in Gaga land for a while now, and we highly recommend it.
Yeah.
It's a weird and wonderful place to be. In 2018, however, she seemed to shed her usual eccentric mother monster look as the press tour for A Star Is Born began. And Gaga was out here serving serious, polished glam.
Oh yes. Oh, the Star Is Born press tour that you might remember less for actually promoting the movie and more the quote that she couldn't stop telling us. The quote was remarkably similar to a quote that, rival Madonna had said years earlier. 100 people in the room and 99 people say they liked it. I only remember the one person who didn't.
Not to be confused with the Lady Gagas. There can be 100 people in a room and 99 of them don't believe in you. But all it takes is one. And that was him.
Okay, let's tuck back into this big old beef.
Oh gosh, Madonna versus Lady Gaga. Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, we've dipped in and out of this feud over the last 2 episodes, which is fitting as it has been going on for all of these years.
Yeah.
For how it all started, you do need to go back to the first 2 episodes. And like I said, babes, if you're here, you're mental. This is episode 3.
Get back to the beginning, will ya?
You've missed a lot. When you go, we'll see you soon.
Right, so we've got 2 female singers from New York City, and having both been such innovators for pop culture, pop music, and the LGBTQIA plus community, the comparisons didn't stop from the very beginning, and the beef ensued.
All seemed well for a few years until 2016, Gaga responded in a, shall we say, a rather pass-aggy way in an interview with Zane Lowe.
Accurate.
Yeah. This was in response to Madonna saying that she liked Gaga as a singer and songwriter, and she's only had one issue with her, which is when she thought Born This Way had ripped off Express Yourself.
We discussed in episode 1.
Here was Gaga's response.
Just say, we're very different. I wouldn't make that comparison at all, and I don't mean to disrespect Madonna. She's a nice lady, and she's had a fantastic, huge career. Biggest pop star of all time. But I play a lot of instruments. I write all my own music. I spend hours a day in the studio. I'm a producer. I'm a writer. What I do is different.
Oh, Nice lady. Nobody wants to be described as a nice lady, least of all Madonna.
Can we also please note the usage of the past tense when referring to Madonna's career, which I think is very subtly shady. And I live for the subtle shade, personally. I mean, definitely not the case, though. Madonna's still an icon, still a queen, still got a lovely career going.
Absolutely. I mean, to be honest, it sounds like she's fed up with the comparison, and fair enough. She does write and produce, and she does play lots of instruments.
We all remember Baby Gaga on the piano.
Exactly. And when Madonna made that iconic speech at the Billboard's Women of the Year Awards, Lady Gaga went and tweeted her support. She said, "Madonna, your speech at the Billboard Music Awards was inspiring. You're so brave and strong. Thanks for being that. For us girls, we need that." Which I think is really nice.
Lovely.
Very nice wee tweet about a nice lady. So at this point, it does seem the gals are all back to love.
But this is a turbulent old relationship, and it didn't last long. As we mentioned in episode 2, Gaga released her Netflix docu in September 2017, and in the doc, she spoke of the apparent feud between the icons. "I'm Italian and from New York, so if I have a problem, I'm going to tell you to your face. She wouldn't look me in the eye and tell me that I was reductive or whatever. Telling me you think I'm a piece of shit through the media, it's like a guy passing me a note through his friend." Still, she claimed to admire her pop predecessor.
So the thing with me and Madonna, for example, is that I admired her always, Gaga said. And I still admire her, no matter what she might think of me. I just want Madonna to push me up against the wall and kiss me and tell me I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Sexy.
That would make for a legendary music video.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Fuck it, let's get Britney involved as well.
Yeah, come on, Brit. Then, as recently as January this year, 2024, Big Madge just couldn't help herself and seemed to reignite the beef. That Wagyu steak was put boom back on the wok.
Yummy.
When on tour in Toronto, Madonna made the rather embarrassing mistake by saying, "Hello, Boston."
Oh.
It's the old age.
Poor nice lady.
She went on to ask the audience if they were mad at her for the faux pas and said, "That would be like if you guys were saying, 'Hey, Lady Gaga's playing tonight.' I wouldn't like that. I mean, you know, nothing against Lady Gaga. Love her. I do. I love anyone shorter than me."
This is why I love this feud. They're both so good at being complimentary and shady at the same time. And hilariously, it's probably because they're so similar. What do you reckon? Beefy beef or just she was poking fun?
I mean, you never quite know if it's love or hate, but I do think that by this point, it's clear that they're quite rightly playing on it and just having fun.
Yeah.
I think it's such a shame that on the ultimate scale here, society is so quick to pit successful women against one another and make these excessive comparisons. Of course, you know, yes, there are similarities between the two, and inevitably there will always be some comparisons between artists and their art, but the way the media do this with female artists in a way that we never see with male artists still astounds me. I mean, they found a way to pit an artist as obscenely original as Lady Gaga against someone, whilst all these men who just pleasantly stand there with a guitar get away with it.
Oh my God, preach to that. But I'm going to caveat it with, I do see the similarities.
Well, yes. They've given us some very entertaining Poppy C beef off the back of it, though. So, look, cheers, ladies. For now, the feud seems to be on ice.
Oh, but who knows with this pair? And if it is Madonna that's responsible for Lady Gaga obsessively repeating that quote, then we thank you. And you can see our recreation over at the Poppy C Podcast on Instagram.
Check it out, baby. 100 people in a room, and 99 of them don't believe in you. All it takes is one. And that was Bradley Cooper. Gaga's co-star in A Star Is Born really did believe in Gaga's ability and pushed for Lady Gaga to get the role in the movie.
However, we almost didn't get the infamous Bradley and Gaga press tour or the movie for that matter. It could have been a very different story. One of my favourite things to do is to find out the movies that could have been.
Oh, in an alternate universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is very interesting to me. So, the idea to make A Star is Born, the fourth version, began as far back as 2002, before we were even blessed to know who Lady Gaga was.
So, let's look at some sliding door moments that led to Gaga's seeming destiny to end up in the role of Ali. And this involves quite the pick and mix of key pop culture celebrities.
Oh, I love a burnt toast theory.
Oh, here he goes. Okay, so in 2002, it was the slap that was heard around the world, Will Smith. And he wanted to make it, with, wait for it, Jacob, J-Lo.
Oh. Actually, you know what? I see it because J-Lo is an actress.
Yes, and she can do it all.
Jenny from the block sure knows how to work a screen.
I agree. So Will Smith wanted J-Lo as his leading lady because he wanted to make it Latino.
I'm into this, actually.
Yeah, I think it could be fun.
But I mean, the soundtrack might have struggled.
Oh, you know I was a big J-Lo fan back.
Sorry, but can you see J-Lo belting out a ballad? Personally not.
A little rap from Will. Oh, well, also in talks was Alicia Keys as a possibility.
That would have helped the soundtrack, yes.
Indeed. Now, the studio wanted them to change the storyline by flipping it so he was the rising star.
I don't. Sorry. Stop. I'm just having a bit of a giggle at the idea of Will Smith giving us his own dramatic but demure shallow moment.
Yeah, okay. I want to see it now.
Then, okay, wait for this bit though. The icon that is Beyonce's name entered the arena.
Now we're talking.
So, at this point, it was looking to be Will Smith and Beyonce. And obviously, Beyonce would be amazing.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry. I'm not convinced about Will Smith in the role of young rising starlet.
Yeah, I do agree with you on that. Now, a few other names were mentioned for the role of Ali, included Rihanna and Adele.
No, sorry, absolutely not. No, I love them both. I don't see
Yeah.
either of them in this role.
No, I don't. Nah.
No.
So next, it was the rumours of Russell Crowe and Beyonce. Now, I remember this one, and I kind of still want to see this version. Actually, all of these versions. Well, hang on. Let's just pause there. Pause for a wee minute, because Beyonce, let's make a wee deal here, would settle for either the Renaissance visuals or the full concert movie. Would you release the goddamn film?
I know, but look, by 2011, it was still Beyonce. But Will and Russell Crowe were out, thank goodness.
Oh, they must have heard Russell singing in Les Mis and thought, nope.
Literally. That's all that came to mind when I imagined Russell Crowe in this movie. I thought, absolutely not on my watch. But then Clint Eastwood is announced as the director of a new Star is Born remake. And there's lots of male names being thrown around at this time, such as Eddie Murphy, Robert Downey Jr., and John Hamm.
Interesting.
Beyonce is still rumoured to be the star. While on the set of J. Edgar, Clint apparently discusses his Star is Born plans with J. Edgar star Leo DiCaprio. And the rumour is Leo is considering the role.
Oh my God. It's my dream pair. The two loves of my life, Leo and Beyonce.
Can you imagine?
Oh, I don't think I could deal with it.
Was she over 25 by this point, though?
Oh, maybe
That was the deal breaker.
Now, Beyonce did confirm that she met with Clint Eastwood and was attached to the film. She said, I met with Clint and I was so nervous. I know that this is the biggest opportunity of my life. However, fate had other plans as days later, Beyonce announced that she was pregnant with future president Blue Ivy Carter.
Warner Brothers had planned for Beyonce to start shooting A Star is Born in February 2012. But of course, the pregnancy, understandably, pushed that date back.
Also, Leo officially passes on the project, presumably deciding to choose Tarantino over Beyonce, which is a choice. I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, I think Leo was fully on the warpath for his Oscar at this point.
Fair.
Clint Eastwood then talks to Tom Cruise, an action version.
Oh.
Whoa, hey.
Whoa, Star is Born, whoa.
Shooting star.
From an aeroplane.
By 2012, at long last, Cooper finally gets the call. Clint Eastwood is eyeing Cooper to star opposite Beyoncé, Variety reported, though there is no deal in place and Cooper has a very busy schedule. So, initially, when asked to play the male lead, Bradley felt he was too young, but it took that blooming movie so long to get off the ground. He naturally got older. He clearly felt attached to the project, as a few years later, he took over as the director from Clint Eastwood. He now felt that he had the wealth of life experience. Bradley Cooper had battled with his own experience with addictions, and he could bring a very real perspective to approaching the role.
But plans were foiled. Queen Bee dropped out.
Oh, she buzzed away.
Oh, I mean, she busy.
Busy.
But you're good. But apparently, they just couldn't afford her.
Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, if you ain't getting money, then you ain't getting nothing for me. In the famous words of Beyonce.
Yeah, diva. Isn't it fascinating how long it actually takes to make a movie? I mean, people work on these projects for years.
It is insane. I mean, hopefully the Poppy Seed Pod won't take quite as long to make it.
No, we're manifesting that one. And then in a chance meeting and a scene literally from the movie, Bradley set his eyes and ears on Lady Gaga. Cooper told W that he was at tech billionaire Sean Parker's charity benefit.
Ah, celebrity life.
Right. He said, I really did not know Lady Gaga's music. Where you been?
I know, how?
Where you been, bitch? Where you bloody
That's
been?
like Meghan Markle saying she never Googled Prince Harry. Sure. Love her, by the way.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, but he did say, hey, I really did not know Lady Gaga's music. They had a surprise musical guest, and Stephanie came out with her hair slicked back, and she sang La Vie en Rose. I was blown away, like in that old Maxwell cassette commercial where the guy's hair is blown back. Giving us visuals, Bradley.
He believed in her.
In June 2016, Gaga was approached by Bradley, and by August, it was official. Gaga had the role.
Like I said, I guess all it takes is for just one person to believe in you.
Well, literally though, having discussed all of this and all the different versions that are on the table, it really does actually put that quote into perspective.
Yeah.
Gaga became the leading lady, and quite frankly, we wouldn't have it any other way.
Agreed. A Star is Born, the fourth version of this film, premiered at the Venice Film Festival in August 2018 and then released in cinemas October of that year to critical and commercial success, taking over 425 million at the box office.
Smash.
What did we think? Were you a fan?
So much so. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah, I bawled I actually had I broke down, Jacob. Because you know how it ends quite abruptly?
Yeah.
Like,
Were you
no
just
spoilers.
sniffling in the crowd?
Away. No, not sniffling, bawling.
Oh,
and the
God.
the lights came up and I was like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. To the
Turn
point,
them back down!
to the point that like someone from the cinema let me use a toilet, like a disabled toilet near me.
To gather yourself.
Yeah, he was like, you need to go in a cupboard and gather yourself.
Oh, bless you. Honestly, this movie just really showed, I think, what an enormous powerhouse Gaga was to those who had just missed out until this point.
Yeah.
She covered like every genre in the soundtrack, and it was such a journey to experience it on the big screen. And I think I ended up seeing it in the cinema like 3 times.
Did you?
Yeah.
Now, and I don't know what it is about this script or the film that they really felt the need to make it 4 times. But surprisingly, every version is great and has really become a part of pop culture. So the pressure was on. The first version was in 1937, starring Janet Gaynor and Fredric March. Janet was one of the biggest and most successful starlets of the black and white Hollywood era, and this, her first film in colour.
Wow.
Then in 1954, Judy Garland and James Mason starred together, with Garland gaining an Oscar nomination for Best Actress. Now, there was some serious drama with this one because that year, Grace Kelly beat Judy Garland for her role in The Country Girl at the Oscars. Now, Garland couldn't be there because she had just given birth, but it was so expected that she would win. So they literally had a film crew there in the hospital ready for her acceptance speech.
Oh my gosh.
Babes, they had packed up and left before Kelly had even reached that stage to accept the award. Many said it was the biggest robbery in Hollywood. Time labelled her performance as just about the greatest one-woman show in modern movie history.
Well, it clearly left its impact, because in 1974, they went for another go. Barbara Streisand and Chris Christopherson.
What a name.
I love the name.
Sarah Offerson.
Doesn't quite work the same.
No.
Jacobson.
That's good.
That does actually.
Yeah.
Slay. The 1974 version won the Oscar for Best Original Song Evergreen. And I remember growing up with this version on the telly, as it's my mum's all-time favourite movie.
Is it?
Yeah. And then Gaga and Bradley gifted us, of course, the 2018 version, with Gaga perfect for the role, if I say so myself, combining her acting and musical talents on top of co-writing an incredible soundtrack. She broke records as the first woman to win an Oscar, BAFTA, Grammy and Golden Globe in the same year of 2019. What a slay.
That's incredible. Now, the film received 9 nominations in total, including Gaga for Best Actress. It earned 5 nominations at the Golden Globes, winning for Best Picture.
Oh, yeah.
And Gaga winning for Best Song for Shallow. They also won a BAFTA and 4 Grammys. Oh, Shallow.
Yeah.
Isn't it so good?
Oh, it's so good.
I know you're singing it right now in your head.
Literally, I'm like,
Listen
oh,
to
do I do it? I'm holding myself back.
Oh, but even if you're listening right now, I know in the shallow, we'll all do it together. Oh, it's I really got frightened. And we're all waiting for that moment. It really is a firm favourite. It's a firm karaoke favourite in my friendship group, you know.
Oh, is it? One of your go-tos? Okay.
Can I just say, a great night at a gay bar in Amsterdam. And I do believe every good story should start with that.
A gay bar in Amsterdam. See you there.
Yes. We quite literally sang it 3 times in a row.
Wow, clearly doesn't get old.
No, it didn't. It was a great night. Now, Gaga co-wrote Shallow with Mark Ronson, who I'm a big fan of.
And she also worked very closely with him on the Joanne album, which of course actually makes sense timeline-wise, as A Star Is Born was in production around this era.
Nice, that does make sense. And as someone who does a radio show called Sarah Soundtracks,
That's true.
I can officially declare it is a great soundtrack.
Sarah certified.
Yeah, there we go, stamped. But I really love the album because I feel like it enhances the storyline, making it a perfect fit for the film, which is what you want from a soundtrack.
Yeah.
Now, this soundtrack, it hit the top spot in the UK and the US charts and was certified platinum in the UK and 2 times platinum in the US.
And look how far our Stephanie has come. Let's all remind ourselves, this was the girl whose classmates made a Facebook group saying she would never be famous, and now she's winning Oscars.
Ha ha, how fucking satisfying is that? I mean, it's not like she was just like, oh, I won Big Brother, which would be a slay.
Yes.
She's winning Oscars. She's A-list, baby. She also received rave reviews for her role as Ali. The Guardian describing her as outrageously watchable and stating that Gaga's ability to be part ordinary person, part extraterrestrial celebrity, empress, functions at the highest level.
So accurate for Gaga.
Isn't it?
Time magazine highlighted her knockout performance and found her to be charismatic without her usual makeup, wigs and costumes.
Now, we know, because she didn't stop telling us, that Brad really believed in her and helped her find her confidence as the film's leading lady. And in return, Gaga helped Bradley find his voice.
She convinced him to sing the scenes live. Look, Gaga's getting method.
Oh, she sure does love going method, but we'll get there.
Yes, that is very true. So some of the concert scenes were filmed the same weekend as Gaga headlined Coachella on the same stage. They used footage from a mixture of a few festivals. Bradley did a 3-minute set at Glastonbury, which they also used. The cinematographer said they might as well take advantage of the lights and sound of the festival.
Clever.
Bradley Cooper was nominated at the Oscars for Best Actor, Best Director, and Best Adapted Screenplay. And thanks to his contributions on the epic song Shallow, he won a Grammy for Best Pop Duo with our good old Gaga.
These two managed to continue the Star Is Born legacy, making this movie an enormous moment for pop culture. They were really close co-stars and they seemed to work really well together.
Yes. very well.
No, behave. They're acting.
This seems like the perfect moment to chat about that Oscars performance.
Yes. But also her look. I loved her look at the Oscars. Black ball gown with quite a plain black vest style top, really classy. She had the beehive, platinum blonde hair. I mean, she looked like a goddamn star.
After their steamy Oscars performance of Shallow ended in an intense embrace on the piano stool, the rumour mill went into overtime with the possibility that they were romantically involved. And some may say, fair enough, as the performance was very convincing.
Oh, yes. It was very intense. The staring, Jacob. It was so sexy.
Yeah, the eye contact. But hey, what made it ever so slightly awkward was that his girlfriend at the time, Irina Shayk, was sitting in between them, front row, and she got a lovely view of the love fest during the performance.
Awkward. A few years later, they finally broke their silence on the rumours. Gaga said on Jimmy Kimmel, "Yes, people saw love. And guess what? That's what we wanted you to see." She said in reference to the Oscar performance that Bradley had planned out the entire concert in extreme detail. "I knew that he had the vision for how it should go." And you know what? This actually makes a lot of sense because Bradley did explain that it was to help his nerves. He had conceived the performance to unfold like a scene from the movie, really just to help him manage his own fears about singing live at the Oscars. Bradley also shared, just from a personal standpoint, it reduced the anxiety level.
Also, they are actors.
Well, that. Really good ones, clearly.
And he did note they kind of fall in love in that scene in the film. It's that explosive moment that happens to them on a stage in front of thousands of people. It would have been so weird if we were just both on stools facing the audience.
If that doesn't clear up any remaining doubt, Gaga later made sure to double down on the denial. She said, "Quite frankly, I think the press is very silly. I mean, we made a love story. For me as a performer and as an actress, of course we wanted people to believe that we were in love."
There you go.
Gaga said this during an interview with Elle magazine in November 2019. "And we wanted people to feel that love at the Oscars. We wanted it to go right through the lens of that camera and to every television that it was being watched on." I love how dramatic she is.
She's so dramatic, but she should be. She's Lady Gaga.
Now, they sure did complete the acting assignment and they made everyone believe it. However, Bradley did split from his girlfriend at the time, Irina Shayk, the following year. Just saying.
Gaga had conquered her acting dreams and cleaned up at the 2019 awards season. But just like we discussed in previous episodes, it seems Gaga can never have success in both her career and love life at the same time. In February 2019, Gaga split from her fiancé, talent agent Christian Carino, after 2 years together. And where should you head to get over a broken heart?
Viva Las Vegas! Woohoo!
Lady Gaga signed a 2-year Vegas residency with the MGM Park Theatre to perform her show Enigma. Well, technically, 2 shows. Enigma was her usual Mother Monster Gaga performing her biggest hits, while the other show, Jazz and Piano, was stripped-back versions and covers from the Great American Songbook. It was very sci-fi versus old school. Oh, Gaga gives you both.
Oh, she really does. Now, it started in December 2018 and ran till November 2019 in a deal reportedly worth $100 million. Not too shabby for 74 shows, eh?
Not at all. In September 2019, Lady Gaga added entrepreneur to her list of talents as she launched her own makeup brand, House Labs. An all-vegan makeup line with 40 products, and I've heard it's rather good. Certainly makes up for the meat dress. It was the first makeup brand to launch exclusively via Amazon, hey Jeff, and in 2020 it was considered the 3rd most successful celebrity makeup range, with sales over $141 million, beaten only by Rihanna's Fenty and Kylie Cosmetics.
Not too bad, eh? Now, in 2019, Gaga attended the Met Gala, and truly, had us Gaga gagged. So we thought this would be a fun wee place in the episode to discuss the poppy key moments that Lady Gaga had us Gaga gagged.
And we start with the most competitive and eccentric red carpet in showbiz.
The event where fashion and celebrity merge and everyone wants to end up with the winning look. In 2019, Gaga did just that.
The theme was very on brand for our Gaga. Camp, Notes on Fashion. Exploring the meaning and history of camp in not only fashion, but pop culture. Poppy C, baby.
Hiya.
And who better to show us how it's done than, of course, Lady Gaga.
And the performance ensued. She arrived in a massive hot pink ball gown designed by Brandon Maxwell. It featured a huge train and hat. Then the pink came off to reveal a sleek black ball gown, umbrella included.
She then strips it down again, Liam Payne pun not intended, to reveal a hot pink pencil dress accompanied with a big old school 90s style telephone.
The last look was massive Gaga heels and black glittering underwear and tights. I mean, I'm dead. She came, she delivered.
She was whipping off layer after layer on the Met Gala carpet, and it felt like a real full circle fashion moment for our mother monster. It was the poses, the delivery, pure camp.
Now, a few other moments we must discuss. Now, this one we cover extensively in our iconic award show performances, episode 2. We cannot not mention it though. Gaga had us gagged and the whole audience at the VMAs with her statement performance of Paparazzi, blood included.
Oh, yes. That was the moment. Yes. And talking of statements, that flaming bra at the Much Music 2009 performance.
Oh, yes. Our Gaga sure knows how to make an entrance. And one of my faves was her arrival at the AMAs, riding in on a mechanical horse moved by humans. She wore a purple dress and had a long Godiva style hair. Fabulous.
Oh, my favourite entrance has to go to Gaga arriving to the Grammys in an egg, which she claimed to have spent the last 3 days inside of so that she was in the right headspace.
I smell shite.
Well, look, we know Gaga goes method. Look, the commitment is real. And a fun fact, they struggled to find nude latex, so they got it from a bus company. Random, but it worked.
Exactly. Oh, the looks. Just so many, truly. I often think when you say Lady Gaga looks about her red lace VMA look that, do you remember, covered her whole face?
Yes.
Pointed hat, everything.
Everything. I have to say, I think the one that always stands out to me is the telephone music video had. Every single look was iconic, but the caution tape look, I mean, please.
Cheeky.
I mean, you could see the cheeky cheekies. And of course,
The meat dress.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hiya.
It's us. What a surprise.
Well, we hope you're having fun. It's good, innit?
Is it missing some visuals, Sarah?
Oh, Jacob, we're all in need of the visuals.
Well, we're delivering when it comes to our socials.
We are. Join our community on Instagram at the Poppy C Podcast.
And immerse yourself into the world of pop culture with all the content related to our episodes.
And check us out on TikTok and YouTube at the Poppy C Pod.
That's at the Poppy C Pod.
We'll see you there. And then came 2020.
We travel to the world of Chromatica.
We come in peace.
Yeah, that's the one.
Hello, we come in peace.
You come and pee.
I come in peace.
You've saved our lives. We are eternally grateful.
Look, I'm feeling a little nasal.
Yes, we enter Chromatica era. And at first, we were all in a blissful, futuristic bubble when Gaga released Stupid Love in February 2020. Leaks of the single didn't stop her from releasing it officially, and we thank you, Gaga, for that, as I love this track.
Oh, it is a fun one.
Oh, such a bop. And we were ready for Gaga's next album era, Chromatica. And the hype was so real, as the pop culture buzz was that Lady Gaga was teaming up with Ariana Grande for her next single.
Major. The album date was released, the tour was announced.
Oh, it was all happening. And then, of course, the world stopped in March 2020.
Yes, because that futuristic bubble well and truly popped.
And it wasn't Ariana in her Glinda bubble.
Sadly not. No. What might feel like a fever dream to think back to when the literal whole world was locked in as COVID took over.
It's really surreal to think we actually just lived through all of that. Like a whole ass worldwide pandemic. And the way we kind of all just hopped right back to normal life. So soon, really, in the grand scheme of things.
It's a little bit mental. I mean, literally to think of it, we all socialised over Zoom, we got obsessed with quizzes, we had 1 metre rules, queues, bubbles, washing our groceries. I mean, a scary and surreal time.
Can you imagine the amount of Poppy C quizzes we'd have done for everybody?
Oh, yeah, we would have delivered.
Campaign for a Poppy C quiz. Who wants a Poppy C quiz? Let us know.
Me.
Yeah, we are our intended audience, aren't we? Let's be honest.
Yeah, let us know.
Gaga had to readjust all the promo which had been planned. And then just to rub it all in, when it was literally illegal to go out and dance, no clubs, parties, or live music,
Well, unless you were working for the Tory party.
Lady Gaga officially paired up with Ariana Grande to release the banger of all bangers, Rain on Me.
Oh, Jacob, I actually fantasized about dancing to this in GAY.
Oh my gosh, Sarah, I vividly remember sitting in my bedroom listening to this and watching the music video, fearing we would never get the chance to be in a crowd dancing and living our best lives to this epic track.
Hard relate.
And fun fact, they managed to wrap the filming for this music video on the last day before lockdown.
Oh.
Can you believe we were 1 day out from not getting the Rain on Me music video? Like, oh my gosh. Severe.
Yeah, that got us through. Rain on Me, no surprises, hit #1 on the UK charts and the US Billboard charts in May 2020. This #1 made Gaga only the 3rd person to top the charts in the US in the 2000s, the 2010s, and the 2020s.
Big slay.
And we were here for this fun collab.
Yes, our Italian-American pop girlies were everything together.
Well, the Grammys agreed as they won for Best Pop Duo. Rain on Me.
Also, a moment, please, for my pop culture highlight from this era. The Chromatica Oreos.
Wait, sorry, what?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Not regular black and white Oreos. Pink and green Chromatica Oreos.
Oh, pink and green. Don't be erasing Cynthia now.
2021 came along and it gave us a range of content from our Gaga, from pop music, jazz music, and yet again, Hollywood Gaga.
Every flavour of Gaga.
Gaga started off the year singing Joe Biden's presidential inauguration.
Oh, wonderful.
Brighter times.
Yes, indeed. Can we just go back to that? Now, 2021 also gave us an instant that felt like something out of an American crime show. When Gaga's dog walker was shot while walking her 3 Frenchies. Thankfully, her dog walker, Ryan Fisher, survived, but he was seriously injured and had to have a lung removed.
God.
The stolen dogs were returned 2 days later after Gaga posted a huge reward, and all involved in the crime have been jailed.
Terrible.
Poor wee poochies.
That was terrifying.
Awful. And you know, it wasn't because they didn't know it was Lady Gaga's dogs. It would just happen to be. So I think they've went, oh shit,
Fuck.
and then returned them. So sad.
In the summer of 2021, in celebration of 10 years of the Born This Way album,
Wow.
my personal fave, Gaga re-released the album as a reimagined special edition. This version featured queer superstars covering the biggest hits from the album. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
We had Ollie Alexander / Years and Years with their version of Edge of Glory.
Big fan of Ollie.
Orville Peck on Born This Way.
Yeehaw.
Ben Platt doing You and I.
Stunning.
Big Frida covering Judas.
Oh, exciting.
And wait, my ultimate crossover with the Kylie Minogue re-releasing Marry the Night.
My, oh my.
On September 3rd, Lady Gaga released Chromatica's remix album, Dawn of Chromatica. This was followed by her second collaborative album from our favourite unlikely duo, Gaga and Tony Bennett.
Yay.
They were back together on the 2021 album Love for Sale, which, just like their first album, won a Grammy for Best Traditional Pop Vocal Album. Sadly, this was to be Tony's last ever album.
In February of that year, it was announced that Tony had been diagnosed with Alzheimer's. A few years earlier, in fact, in 2016. His performance of this album was called Remarkable, and Lady, what he always calls our Gaga, has talked about the power of music to those living with the illness. And anyone who sadly had to endure it or for a family member knows just how awful it is. I've been there, it's not nice. His last performance was with his close friend and collaborator, Lady Gaga. They performed for 2 nights in August 2021 at the Radio City Music Hall, only a few days before his 95th birthday.
Wow.
A few days later, he quite fairly announced his retirement. What a man.
What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man.
What a mighty, mighty good man.
In a beautiful moment captured at Tony's final live performance, Gaga sings The Lady is a Tramp with the legend before helping to escort him off the stage one last time. That was the song that sort of started it all for them as well.
Yeah, full circle.
Just simply being the woman that got to walk him off stage, that's enough for me, an emotional Lady Gaga told 60 Minutes. This 60 Minutes episode was extremely emotional and very touching. This episode covered Tony's last performance and the journey he and his loved ones had been on with his diagnosis. And the part that really got me the most was when Gaga entered the stage for Tony's performance. He turned around and exclaimed, "Whoa, Lady Gaga!" Which makes me kind of tear up thinking about it, because Gaga explained how that moment was actually the first time that he had even recognised her in a very long time.
Oh, it really is the power of music, and it's just amazing that he still remembered all of those lyrics. Oh, honestly, it's such a horrible illness, having grandparents that have both went through it. It's just, you lose them before they've gone.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Yeah. It's been noted online how adorable and respectful Lady Gaga is with just older people in general.
Yes, we had so many moments.
Yeah, remember the June Brown hun moment.
On the Graham Norton show, of course. Yes.
Oh, it was honestly huntastic when Gaga met June Brown. Like, they fangirled hard.
I know.
As in Gaga fangirled over June Brown.
That's what I love. Sorry, that's what I love about the Graham Norton show.
Yes.
The most random of crossovers that you'll ever see, and it just works.
Yeah, it is TV gold. And the pair hit it off straight away, and they were the BFFs we didn't know we needed. Gay icons unite.
Yes.
And do you remember at the Oscars, she was so kind and respectful with Liza Minnelli?
I do. Very, very sweet.
I mean, Gaga's becoming part of the furniture at the Oscars right now, but Liza, she rarely makes public appearances now and suffers from dementia. And do you remember that moment?
Liza sort of stumbles.
Yeah, she was a bit confused.
Yeah.
And then Gaga said, "I've got you." And just let her take her time, just to have that respect, and then let her announce the winner.
Gaga just loves the grandparents.
Oh.
Yeah.
Father, Son, and House of Gucci. Her next movie role came in Ridley Scott's House of Gucci. Gaga channeled the real-life wife of Gucci heir Maurizio Gucci. She played the role of Patrizia Reggiani, who, spoiler alert, hired a hitman to have her ex-husband, Maurizio Gucci, killed.
È scandalo.
Scandalo! How very dare she? Was the
Arrivederci. Ciao.
Ciao. Buonanotte to Maurizio.
God. Oh, R.I.P.
I know, right? He was the real-life grandson of the person with, I'm officially going to title my favourite name of this whole episode, Guccio Gucci. I love the Italians. And was, of course, at one point in charge of the fashion empire.
She was a part of a very impressive cast and played opposite Adam Driver as her husband. The cast also included Salma Hayek, Al Pacino, and Jared Leto, who is extremely unrecognizable in his role. She received a Golden Globe nom, and I want to know what you think. And be honest.
Right. Of course. I swear. On the Father, the Son, and the House of Gucci. I thought she was really good. I wasn't too sure about the accent, though. And I know a few Italians who weren't that impressed, if I'm being really honest. You? What's your thoughts?
I really enjoyed it. It was such a pop culture moment. And I remember it was like such a big deal going to the cinema to see House of Gucci. It was fashion, murder, Gaga. It was epic. It was so epic. I thought it was a bit long.
Fair.
It was long.
I feel like that about most movies these days.
Yeah, our attention span, it's just, the struggle is real.
Just please make a movie that I don't need to pee in the middle of.
Right, or give me an interval.
I'd love an interval.
Right, make it a theatrical experience.
Yeah.
But it was this role, she really pushed herself and went full method. And this didn't end well for her.
I'm laughing because, she stayed in character for 18 months, speaking with an accent for 9 months during that period. Her method acting took a toll on her mental well-being, no surprise. And towards the end of filming, she had to be accompanied on set by a psychiatric nurse. What? Oh.
She said, I was either in my hotel room, living and speaking as Reggiani, or I was on set, living and speaking as her. I'll be fully honest and transparent. I lived as her for 1.5 years, and I spoke with an accent for 9 months of that. Off camera, I never broke. I stayed with her. It was nearly impossible for me to speak in the accent as a blonde. I instantly had to dye my hair, and I started to live in a way whereby anything that I looked at, anything that I touched, I started to take notice of where and when I could see money.
Right. Where do I even start? Okay, I'm not going to lie. This would do my tits in. Can you imagine working with an actor like that? It's full on.
I think you feel the same, but I just feel that when it's that far, that's not acting.
Exactly what I was going to say. Acting is pretending.
But I also really get the necessity to be in the mind space of you. You have to embody that person and that character, especially when it's someone as real as this. I totally understand why people go this route, but girl.
Yeah, but I think you're 100% right. But the skill of acting is turning it on and off. On set, I'm there. I'm mentally in that character. I'm doing the accent. At home, I'm back to being me.
Right.
Like that's, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Catch me at home with a bar of dairy milk, but not fucking planning a murder.
Yes. Because method, I'm just a bit like, come on. I think elements of it work, but clearly this didn't work for her very well. No, that sounded shady ass. I mean more
in terms of her mental well-being.
Health,
yeah. I mean, if you've got a psychiatric nurse on set with you at all times, something is not healthy.
And can I just say, I think that Selma Hayek may agree with us from that infamous interview where she's literally giving Gaga like bombastic side eye, like what?
Whilst Gaga explains the method acting process. Yeah, I know the one.
However, it was released to mixed reviews, but once again, our Gaga did gain the praise for her role, so kind of worked. And she was nominated for a BAFTA, a Golden Globe, a Screen Actor Guild's Award, and a Critics' Choice Award.
I do think it was excellent. I
mean, yeah.
There was a lot of pushback that she wasn't nominated for an Oscar.
Oh,
it was drama.
Always the drama with Gaga. And this was a little bit drama. The real-life Patrizia was released from jail in 2016 after serving 18 years for the murder of her husband. But Lady Gaga refused to see her as she didn't want it to affect her performance. And she felt like real-life Patrizia wanted to glorify what she'd done. And Gaga ain't adding any more fuel to that fire. One of my favourite Gaga moments happened in 2021 in a pop culture mashup at the Friends reunion Regular listeners will know that my husband and I are huge Friends fans and named our chihuahua Gunther. This was the perfect pairing of our favourite wonderful weirdos. Lady Gaga joined Lisa Kudrow, who plays TV legend Phoebe, in Central Park to sing Phoebe's most famous song, Smelly Cat, Smelly Cat.
What are they feeding you? Smelly, 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 really bad. Smelly, smelly cat.
It's not your fault.
Whoa. Ben Winston, the Friends reunion director, explained he actually discussed with Lisa that he would love to have a music performance, but didn't want it to be the theme song and thought it would be fun if she did a duet of Smelly Cat with a pop star. Obviously, Lisa never really had to learn guitar to play the role of Phoebe, so she got handed a guitar to practice that morning.
Can you imagine?
He said, I gave her a list of 3 or 4 names of people I thought would be really great to duet with, but Lady Gaga was, without question, my number 1. And she loved the idea of Gaga because Gaga, and I don't think she'd mind me saying, has some Phoebe spirit within her. There is synergy between Lisa and Lady Gaga in some way. Gaga said yes in a heartbeat. She was like, I would love to perform in Central Park with Lisa Kudrow. And wouldn't we all?
Right? Gaga, no surprise, sounded great. And I love that she dressed in a Phoebe-inspired look with matching hairstyle. Well, Lisa, let's be real, looked like she was really being entertained.
I don't blame her.
And a bit in awe of our Gaga singing Smelly Cat. I mean, it is surreal. But in true Phoebe style, she joked, I still think it's better when it's just me.
Gaga thanked Lisa/Phoebe for being the one in Friends that was the different one, or the one who was really authentically herself. Lisa thanked her and said thanks for carrying that theme along.
Aww.
I know. That felt really heartwarming.
It did, actually.
And very true.
Yeah, very real. Oh, Jacob, who's your favourite friend?
Phoebe. Honestly, Phoebe through and through. I actually sang Smelly Cat for a primary school talent show.
I love that. Video evidence, please.
Recreation.
Yeah.
Who's yours?
Oh, that is hard because it depends. I'd say some of my favourite episode moments come from Ross.
Yes, this was my dilemma when you asked me.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's quite unhinged and I love it. But it's overall probably Phoebe.
Yeah. My sandwich!
Pivot! I do think Gaga and Phoebe would totally have been besties in alternative universe. Oh, Gaga could have been Denise.
Oh my God, yes, Denise. Who is Denise, Sarah?
My flatmate. I talk about her all the time. Denise! Denise! If you know, you know.
April 2022 brought Gaga back to Hollywood with Gaga co-writing and recording the lead song for Top Gun: Maverick.
Starring cult Scientology leader, but also great movie star, Tom Cruise. I'm confused how I'm meant to feel about him.
I'm not a fan at all.
Oh my God. I love those Top Gun movies. And to be fair, most of Tom Cruise's early work, love it.
I am partial to a Mission Impossible movie, so you know, thanks for that at the very least, Tom.
Exactly. Scientology, weirdness aside, this movie, as well as our wee Tom, was hailed as saving cinema after COVID. And it is such a great film. I actually went to see it just during the day one day by myself.
Nice.
Turns out, babes, went to the OAP version. We had biscuits and tea before it.
Oh, you lucked out.
I did.
Get me to the OAP version stat.
And they know how to behave in the cinema. It was good.
Yes.
And thank God, because the first one is such a classic. So they honoured it well.
Good. And an equally classic soundtrack.
Yes.
So there was a lot of pressure to get the sequel right. And Gaga, of course, managed to do just that. Hold My Hand was a power ballad inspired by the 80s style. The decade the original Top Gun movie, of course, came out. It was written as a love letter to the world after a very hard time. Gaga shared that she had been working on the song for years and didn't even realise the multiple layers it spanned across the film's heart, my own psyche, and the nature of the world we've been living in while writing it. It was so good.
It was really good.
It was good. I can't abide the beginning few seconds of that song, so I tend to skip it when it comes on.
Why?
It's just so... It's like the first few seconds are so grating, I have to skip.
Oh, funny.
But the actual song is so good.
Yeah, and it does encapsulate that 80s vibe. I love it.
And it was amazing live.
Yeah. I say yeah, I didn't see it live. Where did you see it live?
You missed out, girl.
You had a private show.
I'll give you a private show.
Oh, I'll behave.
It actually received an Oscar nom for Best Original Song, Gaga's 4th Oscar nomination.
Look at her girl go. Sadly, she missed out to Natu Natu from Indian film RRR, which to be fair is such a bop, and I'd highly recommend it if you've not listened to it. Much to the joy of little monsters, including the one sat right opposite me. The whole world was grateful to have live music back. Oh, God, yeah. As Gaga headed out on the Chromatica Ball tour in 2022.
Yes, Gaga finally managed to get back on stage in 22. And not only was this a really big deal following the worldwide pandemic, but it was an enormous deal after Gaga's painful prior experiences touring, after the effect it had obviously taken on her body, as we've discussed. The Chromatica Ball was Gaga's 7th headline tour.
Pretty impressive.
And by the end of the year, she became the highest grossing female artist touring in 2022. Epic! Maybe a word overused at times, but oh my. The Chromatica Ball was indeed extremely epic. It was truly surreal to be back in a live performance environment like that. And I think for many fans, that was the first experience being in a crowd of a scale like this post-COVID.
Yeah.
Lol, honestly. When Rain on Me played, it was like emotionally euphoric being in a stadium full of people dancing to literal Lady Gaga right there.
Yeah.
When 2 years prior, I've been sat in my bedroom thinking something like this would never possibly ever happen again.
Yeah. Honestly, babes, I remember hearing applause for the first time after COVID and I cried. Not the song, actual people clapping.
Together clapping.
Yeah, like live
Not to be
entertainment.
confused, of course, with applause.
I mean, that makes me emotional every time. But yeah, like really, like we didn't think we would be back to that point.
It was such a full circle moment. I was just like, what the heck? It was
I'm
goosebumpy.
glad you got your Rain on Me moment.
Yes.
Rain
on
me.
The sheep version.
Okay, grab the tissues because this part is sad. We've chronicled just how impactful Gaga's relationship with Tony Bennett has been throughout these 3 episodes. In 2013, when Gaga was at an all-time low, she credits Mr. Tony Bennett for literally saving her life.
He was a huge inspiration to her and entered her life when she needed a musical companion. She says that Cheek to Cheek was the most important album of her career, and probably because it helped her carry on.
He used to say to her, number 1, don't quit. Number 2, listen to number 1.
Oh, such a special bond between the two of them.
Honestly, the two of them melts my heart.
Sadly, Tony died on the 21st of July, 2023, at his home in New York City after battling Alzheimer's for 7 years. A week after his death, Lady Gaga posted this on her social media. I will miss my friend forever. I will miss singing with him, recording with him, talking with him, being on stage together. She wrote alongside an Instagram photo of Bennett giving her a warm hug. With Tony, I got to live my life in a time warp. Tony and I had this magical power. We transported ourselves to another era, modernized the music together, and gave it all new life as a singing duo. But it wasn't an act. Our relationship was very real. I've been grieving the loss of Tony for a long time. We had a very long and powerful goodbye. There was 5 decades between us. He was my friend, my real true friend. In fact, our age difference didn't matter. Hey, it's like me and you, Sarah.
Fuck off. I'm the Tony B in this relationship. Now, she posted this and much more. You can see her full tribute on her Instagram alongside the picture of them hugging. And she hits on it in her goodbye post. She had been grieving him for a long time before he left, which is the evilness, sadly, of this illness. You lose them, like I said, while they're still with you.
Yeah.
But aren't we lucky that they met?
An iconic duo.
in a fitting way to remember him, she returned to her Vegas residency in 2023. Lady Gaga, jazz and piano. Honestly, that's my dream Gaga.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It's my favourite Gaga.
Your favourite Gaga?
Yeah. I love her doing that.
I mean, we have talked about it. We talked about it. But
know.
God, it's surprised me that that's your favourite version of Gaga.
But I really love old school. Like, I'm quite in that era. And old school music and glamour. And she just does it so well. What's your dream Gaga gig?
Oh my gosh. Well, mine would be batshit crazy Gaga.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Fire, bra.
But to be
full.
fair, like the Chromatica ball, really, she gave us a bit of everything.
Really?
Like she gave us the wacky stuff. She gave us like choreo down, vocals down. She gave us the Star is Born soundtrack moments whilst dressed as a bug.
Oh,
like,
I love that.
So good.
Yeah.
But she's everything. Like
That is it,
She's
yeah.
this multifaceted monster
Yeah.
that just does it all.
And maybe I appreciate her glamour jazz Gaga so much because it's like the extreme of what we see her do otherwise. So I'm like, ooh, I like this.
She is the spectrum.
She is the moment.
Now, come on now. Of course, during this time, as we said, she does it all. She was spinning many plates. House Labs, her all-vegan makeup range, was growing. She was writing new music and, of course, starting the filming for the new Joker movie, a sequel to the 2019 movie.
Yep, after months of rumours, Gaga confirmed the news in August 2022 that she would in fact star opposite Joaquin Phoenix in the role of Lee, the Harlequin, in the new Joker Folie à Deux.
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn. I like it.
Yeah, I'm quite good.
Oh, you're
yeah.
very funny, you.
That brings us to the current year, 2024. She teased us in the first few days of the new year, posting a pic of her in a recording studio in standard Gaga massive heeled boots.
Yeah. And just kept drip feeding us pics of her recording, playing instruments. It was coming. LG7.
Oh my gosh, Sarah, I'm so excited.
Oh.
She performed at the Paris opening ceremony in a very high camp, very Oui Oui Gay Paris performance, which was totally in the style of her Vegas show. And it was just gorgeous to have her on the world stage.
Right? Then she went and dropped one of my favourite tracks of the year, Die With A Smile, a duet with Bruno Mars.
Very rogue and out of the blue, and what a smash.
Yeah, we still don't really have an explanation. And I'm all right with it because I love it. It was giving 70s country inspired, the aesthetic, the look, the sound. They just sound incredible together. It became the fastest song ever to reach 1 billion streams on Spotify.
OMG, Gaga just keeps on breaking the records.
And many, including myself, thought this could be the tease for the album. But oh no. We should know by now. Gaga will always leave us guessing. And it seems she was still at this point inspired by Harley Quinn. And let's be honest, with her extreme method acting, it may have taken her a while to shake her Lee off. I mean, she makes Austin Butler look like an amateur.
Oh my gosh. Oh no, not that Elvis accent.
He's still, Gaga was so inspired by her character in the film that she surprised us all with a cheeky wee album drop in September, just a week before the movie release.
It featured a few fantastic new tracks, alongside music taken from the movie's soundtrack. Then the movie dropped. Well,
We still not seen it.
we can't talk, to be
No.
honest, because we're fake fans.
I know how very dare we.
But mainly because if we've been told that if you love Gaga, we advise you not to.
Yeah.
Because it has received very mixed reviews. And I think, Sarah, we need a movie night where we actually watch it.
I know,
know?
I'm waiting for that moment that we finish it and we both go, that was bloody brilliant.
Yeah, exactly.
I
So
think for a lot of superhero or DC fans, they were like, oh, I don't know what this is.
yeah, we went into it in our latest roundup.
Yeah, go listen to that.
Go listen to that one, guys.
But
We'll
not
save
yet.
you the time here.
Not yet.
Yeah, we got a little bit more. We got an extra month of Gaga to cover before we round this one up.
Yep, but all was forgiven when we got the best Halloween treat possible. Out of nowhere, she dropped her new Gaga single, Disease.
Mother monster!
Oh, she was back.
Kooky, crazy, dark pop. Lady Gaga was well and truly back.
We missed you, Mother.
In a full circle moment. It's giving Born This Way, Fame Monster era feels. the creepy music video was released on Halloween Eve,
Oh, she knows what she's doing.
and the little monsters gobbled it up like a Halloween treat. I'm loving this song, and I'm loving the music video.
Oh, yeah.
It's no surprise, as we've just discussed, my favourite era is the Born This Way Fame Monster time. And it's ticking every Gaga-shaped box I've got.
Fair. And it's unique, for sure. I mean, Disease is a banger. And it does remind me of when she first came out. Rumour mill is saying we're going to have to wait till February 2025 for that full album, which will be her first Gaga pop album since Chromatica in 2020. And oh my goodness, we are so ready.
Oh, yeah.
And finally, it seems she managed to have her success and find true love.
Yay! Yay for Gaga.
Oh, she got engaged to entrepreneur Michael Polinsky in April this year, 4 years after they began dating, and we do hope she gets her happily ever after.
Oh, we do.
And that brings us to the end of our Gaga adventure. And can I just say, what a woman.
Oh my goodness, this feels like an appropriate place for it all to round up. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
We're back where we started a bit with the sort of Gaga pop mother monster. She's found her man.
oh, you're so right. Yeah.
I love you, Gaga.
Oh, I mean, how do we even begin to summarise this incredible pop star?
Well, it took us 3 episodes to do it, Sarah.
I know I could still keep going. And dare I say, the Madonna of our generation.
Don't even go there, Miss Sarah Mackenzie.
I'm joking. She's one of a kind.
It is rare we stumble across a pop culture icon who has achieved so much in so many different areas. And for being in the spotlight for over 15 years, Gaga has managed to remain rather unproblematic.
Yeah.
But in fact, she does like to cause a stir because she has been a voice for women and the LGBTQIA+ community. Her activism has been unwavering, and she's been such a strong voice for trans rights as well, when we don't hear enough other celebrities speaking out for the community.
Amen to that. She's proved that she can do it all, switching it up from music genres, being a fashion icon,
Like no other, quite frankly.
an Oscar-winning actress,
Boom.
a true activist,
Slay.
and a unique artiste. I don't think our generation will ever see again.
Truly.
Not only did this pop monster manage to get 13 Grammys in total,
With more nominations on the way.
complete 7 tours, and give us one of the most iconic Super Bowl halftime shows of all time.
Yes.
She has been hailed as an icon by her loyal fan base. Hi there.
That'd be me and you.
Yeah.
And you listening.
And you listening, who all recognise her amazing talents.
The pop culture impact of Gaga is unparalleled. Put your paws up for the one, the only, Lady Gaga.
Gaga,
Ooh la la. Hi guys, thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Poppy C Pod.
Whilst we've collected our information from reputable sources, the opinions and views expressed do not necessarily reflect or represent those who we've discussed in this episode.
As much as we would have loved to have witnessed these Poppy C moments in person,
Sadly, we did not.
and this episode is a combination of in-depth research and our own opinions.
Make sure to check out the Poppy C Pod on Instagram at the Poppy C Podcast.
And at the Poppy C Pod on all other socials.
Please leave us a 5-star review on your podcast streaming service.
It really does make the world of difference to an independent podcast like our own.
Thanks, darlings, and see you next time on
The Poppy C Pod.